Okay, we're going to continue on in our Father's Word. This is the book of Joel 2, verse 28. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit on all flesh. Your sons and your daughters shall prophecy. Your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions. And also my men servants and on my maid servants I will pour out my spirit in those days. Now, if you read in Acts 2, verse 17, it tells you the same thing. Men and women shall prophesy, preach. So women, if you get the call to preach, preach. Men, if you get the call to preach, preach. Men and women shall prophesy. This is Acts 2, verse 17. And it shall come to pass in the last days, says God, that I will pour out my spirit on all flesh. Your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your young men shall see visions, and your old men will dream dreams. So it's written twice. So women, if you get the call to preach, preach. In Corinthians, Paul talks about women should be quiet in church. Well, men should be quiet in church, and children should be quiet in church also. Everyone should be quiet when God's word's being preached. So here we go. This is Joel 2, verse 30. And I will show you wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the coming of the great and awesome day of the Lord. And it shall come to pass that whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem there shall be deliverance, as the Lord has said, among the remnant whom the Lord calls. Okay, this is Joel 3. For behold, in those days and at that time when I bring back the captives of Judea and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. The fig tree generation, the final generation of flesh man, started in 1948 when Israel became a nation once again. And I will enter into judgment with them there, on account of my people, my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the